Hi Aries, welcome to my channel. I'm gonna do a weekly reading for you. It's a love reading. What do you need to know about this connection? The reading is for Sun and Ascendant sign. I'm gonna pull like 3 cards. I'm gonna clarify them, and then at the end I'm gonna pull like cards for you and cards for them. The step that you have to take, and I will also decide to pull like 1 extra card, and this will be like outcome. Okay, for this week. Good. Let's see. I hope I won't forget it. Okay, let's see. What do we have for Ari? Oh, yeah, nice. 3 cards. Look, amazing. So we have the Two of Fire. It could be like there is some decision that has to be made, or there is like because Two of Fire is also like planning like the future, you know, being very creative. You see, like because there are a lot, maybe it's a lot really important also for you to be really like creative. You see there's a lot of patterns, you know. Make sure that that you won't do the things like so like too practical, but be creative, you know, in this connection with your loved one. But definitely, you know, also with the light, you know, you see here the light, so you are on the right path, and you are having like because number 2 is also like collaboration, a partnership with the spirit, and I would say here that the spirit is showing you the path for the future. Okay, so trust the spirit, trust the universe, that will help you. Yeah, then we have Emperor. Of course, you are really ready for this commitment. You want something serious with them. I mean, you are all in, I would say, and you are. Otherwise, you're also like very glamorous. You like to wear really like a good mark. I mean, you know, brands, and you're always well dressed, you know, and this is also like you always take care of yourself, yeah. But definitely, Emperor is a card that you want something very serious with the person, yeah. Yes, maybe be also a little bit like more softer, I would say here, because look, has really like it has like a robot hands, right? So maybe he's like somewhere that you are too. Don't hold it like too much, you know. It's like trust the spirit. It's helping you. It's showing you the way, right? How to proceed, because with the Emperor also, yeah, you are very organized, very well dressed. You know what you want. Everything it's like as it has to be. You know, you are perfect. You know, kind of perfect person. And with the Six of Fire, you are kind of also then like inspiration for them, you know, because people also like acknowledge you, you know, like you have a lot of admirers also. So maybe, keep that in mind. But let's see what's with the other person. So what do we have on Two of Fire? Because you know, with the Six of Fire, it's also like you're an influencer. Maybe you are like a fashionable influencer. You know, people like to see how you are dressing, and then they like to, you know, and then they like to, how to say, to repeat you. You know, like you are their idol. You know, or like very inspiration for them. You know, so they like to copy you. Yeah, not repeat, copy. So, and then we have an Eight of Fire. So, obviously, your partner is kind of facing like some, you know, because although eight is number of like movement, so from one place to another place, you know, it's like it could be like really physical movement. It could be also just emotional movement, you know, and it looks like your partner is some kind of a transition. So he's moving from. If they were in one relationship, they're moving, you know, they are leaving this behind to moving to you, close to you. Otherwise, maybe if there was some emotional thing between the two of you, they are moving from this emotional state to another. And it's their process. So this is not like what you can help them or anything, but leave them to do it, because this is how they will gain the self-worth again, self-confidence, with this nine of earth. And kind of, they have to gain this self-discipline, and or maybe gain the resources. Maybe they want to, they are in this transition, like kind of emotional, but it's also, it could be work related. They want to feel like, kind of feeling like they need something that they will feel very self-confident again. This is like what is happening here. Oh, voilà. So on the Emperor we have the Queen of Fire. Wow, but you see, they are very passionate about you. The Queen of Fire, it's like open heart, and it's going after it. She's kind of like, I mean, they are also like inspiration for you to be open, vulnerable. Definitely. And otherwise, they are also like the ones who are helping you with creativity, to be creative, or maybe they are inspiring you, and that's why you are like, as an emperor, always like well dressed, because you're both kind of like very creative, I would say. Yeah, both you are very creative, but this is definitely like a soul connection, and really like spirit is bringing like passion to them to see that how connected they are with you. Okay, let's see what do we have by Six of Fire. And you see, she has really like open heart chakra, because her, not just the heart, but also like the heart chakra, because this green color here, you see, it's shining so bright, and it's really like, it's the light, it's the light of its life, so yeah, I mean, immediately when they will feel confident, they will open up to you, definitely. This is like how it goes. They have to transit from some emotional state to another. Maybe they have to release some fears, some doubts, something like this, to gain the confidence back, and then they will open up. They will be able to open up emotionally. Yeah. And then we have here Nine of Fire. Yeah, because I think they want to look at the things deeper. And that's why it could be also like they will open up, and then again they will stop, because maybe when they will see like you have a lot of like, let's say, interests, they will think like, okay, good, is this not worth it, or it's not, but so they will really like precisely, see how she's looking precisely, okay, which star should go where, and like the order, from bigger to the smaller. They will really like analyze it and reevaluate everything, I think, before they will do the move. Okay, so let's see what's the step that you should take, because they want to see, they want to see what's deeper. That's why they also, and this will happen because they will open up their heart. So, it will be like, oh, then they will see this deepness, this like, maybe also in you, and you will be like kind of, but they still have to reevaluate something, They are uncertain about some things, So, let's see, what's the step that you have to take, the Aries, in the next week. Okay, Five of Water. Yeah, you see, interesting. You also have to release some past things. Maybe this, you want also maybe to impress some, or you were used to be always like in the you know, like in the middle of like to get attention from others and everything. But it's time to leave this past behind, how you were, and show your true self, because what it was, and don't ignore them, I would say. Ignore the past, ignore the past, not them, you know? Or don't think with all this, although the Five of Water is like releasing the past, but I would also say, like here, don't think that, and it's releasing grief and everything, but maybe it's also here, like, don't ignore them in their process, I would say here, because here she's like kind of, oh, I don't want to look at you at all, maybe don't ignore them. And it's also like forgiveness. Maybe if they did something to you, you have to forgive them, because they will come with a pure heart, but they will open up their heart. But if you will tell them, like, look, I have others, like you will trying to be like, I'm popular now. No, don't play on this card, okay? Let's see what's their step that they have to take. Yeah, patience, you see? They have to be really patient also with you and with your process, right? And with their own process, yeah? But because this is like what step they have to take for both of you, the patience is also required by them for you, because you also need to go through this process. Obviously, you have some things that you are still like dragging them with you from the past, although you are ready for a relationship, but you still maybe need too much of this attention, I would say here, from the whole cards. Otherwise, this is really good card because you're an influencer, everything, but here I would say, like, because it's this caution card next to it, and uncertainty, they are not certain, if this is like just that you are really like this, or it's like because you want to get attention from others, they are a little bit confused here, I would say. Okay, let's see what's the outcome. Four of Water. Okay, the outcome for you for this week is Four of Water. This is like four, as you know, it's always like a lying foundation, or beginning to forming something new. And yeah, the Four of Water, it's definitely like you have to trust in this abundance of opportunity that the both of you have. You have to trust in this, and you have to trust that there is stability between the two of you, but you just have to both open up. And they will be patient with you, but you also have to do your work, okay, Aries? So, yeah, I hope you like the video. If you like it, or if you like my channel, please subscribe to it, or like the videos, yeah. Yeah, like it. So and yeah, and thanks for the likes from the last week. You were the winners, so I mean, amazing, Aries, really thank you so much for your support, and for your views. So I'm wishing you a really lovely week. Enjoy it, and we see us next week. Bye bye.